All right, let's talk about boosting preschool enrollment. If you're wondering how to fill those last few seats, or even better, create a waiting list, then you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to lay out a blueprint to completely transform your school's enrollment strategy.
So, here it is, the big question, right? How do you actually do it? How do you turn that worry about empty seats into the confidence of a waiting list? It can feel like this huge, overwhelming task, but I promise the solution is way more straightforward than you think. It's not about magic or luck, it's about having a really good plan.
And that's what we're building today. Not just a plan, but a blueprint. A clear, step-by-step guide that's based on strategies that actually work. A blueprint that takes all the guesswork out of growing your school.
Okay, so first things first. Any successful enrollment campaign starts long before you post a single ad. It all begins with a solid foundation. And that's what we're diving into right now, your pre-campaign blueprint. You've got to be strategic right from the jump. First, get crystal clear on who you're talking to. Who are the ideal parents and families for your school? Get specific. Second, you need a goal. What does success actually look like? Is it 10 new students? 15? Set a specific, achievable number. And third, get your tools ready. Create those eye-catching brochures, those great social media posts, and maybe a short video that really tells your school's story. So, the groundwork is laid. Your plan is in place. Now, it's time to go live. This next phase is all about action. It's about reaching out and actually engaging with families in your community. The question is, where do you find them? Let's take a look. The key here is what we call a multi-channel approach. Basically, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You've got everything from Google Ads that catch parents who are literally searching preschools near me, all the way to the incredible power of a referral from a happy parent. The secret is using a smart mix of these tactics that fits your school and your budget.
Now, that list can feel a little overwhelming, so let's make it simpler. Just think of your efforts in two main buckets. You've got your digital channels on one side, that's all your online stuff, and on the other, you've got community engagement. That's the real-world, face-to-face connections. A truly strong campaign knows how to balance both of these perfectly.
Getting interest is one thing. That's fantastic. But the journey a family takes from just being curious to actually enrolling their child, that's where you win them over for good. This part is all about mastering that admissions process and making families feel truly welcome from the very first click. Let's break it down. First, your online application has to be simple, like super simple. If it's a pain to fill out, you'll lose great families. Second, remember that an interview is a two-way street. You're getting to know them, but they are absolutely getting to know you. But the one thing that ties this all together? Communication. And this is exactly what communicating with care really means. You're not just processing paperwork here, you're building trust. Every single email, every phone call, and especially that in-person tour, is a chance to make a real emotional connection and show a family why your school is so incredibly special. And when you nail that emotional connection, this is what happens. A testimonial like this is more powerful than any ad you could ever buy because it speaks directly to that feeling of trust and peace of mind that every single parent is searching for. This right here is the goal. Okay, so your main enrollment push is wrapping up. You hit your targets, that is awesome. But the work isn't totally over. This last phase is all about making sure your success is sustainable, year after year. What you do after the campaign boils down to two things, looking back and looking forward. First, look back, see what actually worked, which channels brought in the best families, what can you do even better next time. Then, look forward, nurture the relationships you started. All those families who showed interest but didn't enroll, they are your pipeline for the future. And really, that's the main takeaway from this entire blueprint. Boosting your enrollment isn't some project you do once and then forget about. It's a continuous cycle. It's a loop of planning, engaging, welcoming, and then refining your process for the next time around. So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this one question. This blueprint gives you the how. It's the mechanics. But the why, the reason a family will choose you, that comes from the unique story that only your preschool can tell. That's the thing that builds a real connection. And that is what turns empty seats into a waiting list.